Morning, everybody. My name is Marnie, so welcome to the Brothers Chat. We're just a bunch of boys around the table, just expressing our views and thoughts on our daily news around our family, around the community, around the nation, and throughout the world. And these are only our views and thoughts ourselves. We're not sort of pushing anybody onto anything. And we just like to hear your feedback, your thoughts. I'm really excited. This is our first podcast. I've been sort of finding my way through Anchor. And please bear with us and be patient with us. We'll find our way over the next week or so. Just a quick intro. My name is Marnie. I'm 45 years old, family man. I've got 2 kids. I run a gym with my brother-in-law, Maximus Fitness. And like I said earlier, I'm really excited to bring this podcast. It's something that I've been thinking about for a while now. And now in the lockdown, there's no excuse, really. I hope that you and your family are safe and everyone is doing their part. So we'll go around the table and introduce you to my brother-in-law, Quinton.
Hey guys, name is Quinton Charlie, age is 23. Currently unemployed, used to be a bartender. Lived in Oz for 2 years doing bartending.
Cool, thank you, Quinton.
I'm that guy. Yeah, I thought so. I thought this was going to be it.
Sorry, Quinton. No,
I don't want to go on. Continue over to my nephew over here, Maxwell.
Hi everybody, my name is Maxwell Toilua. I'm from West Auckland. I am 20 years old. Currently a student at AUT over the shore studying exercise science and
girls.
Yeah, both. And nutrition.
Whoa.
And due to the coronavirus spreading worldwide, I got a month off uni. So
says that with a smile on his face.
That's the only good thing about this situation.
Oh, not spending time with family? No.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
no. I'm getting sick of them.
I don't.
Day 6 too on the lockdown. Wow. Day 6. Fast. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Quince, Max. Really excited to have you guys here too on our first podcast.
You're welcome.
We just wanted to ask, what's everyone up to? What's everyone doing during this lockdown period? Just a quick, as I mentioned, day 6. Me and the family here, we've been playing Monopoly over the last few days, which has been fantastic. Learning about life lessons here. There's no family when you play Monopoly. What else have we been doing? Been tidying up the house, making breakfast. We've been sort of living in each other's back pocket, but not so much where we're not invading anyone's space so far. It's only day 6, so ask me at the end of the week, day 10, maybe we'll see how we could be different. I just wanted to ask the table, Quinton and Max, 3 or 4 things that you guys have been doing. Have you set any goals during this lockdown period? What are some of the things that you guys have put in place for yourself, if any? If nothing, you're quite happy where you're at, or have you something that you've learnt about yourself, or something that you've been doing for a while before lockdown? Your views, Big Dog?
Probably myself is like during lockdown now. Sister's got me to like wake up early now instead of waking up at 12.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think.
So what time would you normally wake? What time would you normally wake up, Quince?
12 or 2. 12 or 2.
12 or 2? Wow. The day's practically over, isn't it? Around that time?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's still the night time.
And could you enlighten our viewers? Could you enlighten our listeners as to what you do? Why do you wake up so late and go to bed so late as well in the Peace Quince?
Oh, I'll just like I just stay up at night and just. Yeah. I think I'm more of a night person than a morning person.
Are the 0900 numbers still going?
I think he's horny.
There's a family chat, gents. Okay, cool. So waking up early now, Big Dog, and has that made a big effect on you?
Like I get to wake up, go in the house with you guys, and like just more time with you guys.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, and that's believe me, listeners, that's a massive victory in itself. So we've got to celebrate that. Anything else, Quince?
Probably what I see myself at least 4 weeks is more exercise,
Yeah.
With Sissy, because she's
looking to get back into it. Yeah. Awesome. Nice. What about you, Champ?
I've set a couple of goals, just trying to read a little bit every day, even if it's only a little.
Are there still those primary books?
Picture books. Or colouring books. The colouring books.
I'll ask Paul Marty if they got any books that they can read. Oh wow, Muhammad Ali. Okay. It's the third time you've read it, isn't it?
One page.
Just trying to stay positive during this time. Trying to be a bit more less selfish. Trying to be selfless, but more.
What do you mean by that? Oh yeah.
Trying to pray for others. Not just myself.
So just for our listeners, what do you mean by less selfish? I think you're one of the most unselfish people I know. What do you mean by that? Can you express that a little bit more? What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know, just little things, maybe. Instead of maybe being on my phone a bit more, be on my phone a bit more less.
Bit more less.
Bit less.
Oh, yep.
Bit less.
Yep.
Spending time with
read a dictionary.
Just the family and doing more. Chores and stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant something like spending less of mum's money. Because I'd say mine, but I wouldn't. I don't have any money.
Because the club's closed.
Oh, awesome. Anything else? Anything else you guys want to add?
Oh, just exercise as well.
Yeah.
Just exercising every day.
Yeah, I've noticed you're doing. Sorry, I noticed you're doing. Is it a 50-50 club or something? Do you do every day?
50 varied push-ups and 50 sit-ups a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that, and then on top of that, just trying to run every day. Maybe add in a bit of boxing and a bit of CrossFit.
Yeah,
sort
awesome.
of stuff.
Oh, nice. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so if you've got any your thoughts and views as to what you've been doing during lockdown, guys, getting to know yourself a little bit better, whether it's reading or waking up a little bit earlier or making an effort with your healthy eating, even being active half an hour every day, spending a bit more time with your family, getting to know them a lot more intimate in their interests and hobbies. Whatever it is, would love to hear from you guys. I say that, but I'm not too sure how that will work. But give me a couple of days, and I'll suss this podcast and the interaction between us here and our listeners. Sport. I heard this morning that the Tokyo Olympics has been postponed till next year, I think. July, August, I think it was. Please correct me if I'm wrong. We're a sporty family here. We love watching sports, and we play a lot of sports throughout the weekend and the weekends. I know Max was devastated when NBA was cancelled, and I think that started a ripple effect. Then the Super 15, and now club rugby has been suspended as well. I know my wife and her netball team was suspended. And a funny story too, when their one got suspended for 6 weeks, we were still training. We were still, Auckland Rugby Union was still undecided, so we were still training as per normal, thinking we were still going to play. And when when their suspension came through via email and text, she told me, and I said, "Oh no, rugby will never get suspended." And I was on my way to training, and then sure enough, at training we got the call from Auckland Rugby Union saying we're beginning on lockdown. No rugby for 4 weeks, no training, no physical training, no contact. And then it was sort of a long drive home and a slow walk into the house with her sort of giving me the evils and laughing at the same time. So
she loves being right.
99.9%, 19. So it's her rules or no rules at all.
That's
so
one. Sweet victory.
We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. What else have we been doing, guys, over the last six days of lockdown?
No, not much. Oh, we play.
You introduced your what is it? What is it?
We
Quinton?
started playing
Zombies.
Yeah, that's cool. I hear you guys.
Back in high school.
Intermediate.
Back in high school.
2012.
Yeah.
That's cool. I hear you guys laughing and teasing, a bit of banter, and now Baby J's getting involved too now, which is cool. I think you put Mum through one time, son. Was she learning? Nah.
Because we put her with Baby J.
Yeah.
And
they were the same. Or Baby J. Baby J was beating his auntie. My wife and brother-in-law Quinton went shopping this morning. Can you put it? Yeah, Quinton.
So went up to Lincoln Road, Pack and Save, and waited in line for about 30 to 40 minutes just to get inside because they were only letting select few inside. Yeah. But it's good that they were letting the over 65s to go on. So,
Right, so you went right in.
your wife did. So yeah, then we got in, got all our stuff. We made sure to get all of us, because we're eating for what, 10? There's 10 of us.
Yeah. And Laz, 11.
Yeah, so we had to get heaps.
Yeah,
and that.
now you guys come back with heaps.
Yeah, so that whole shopping took us like 3 hours. When it normally would only take us like maybe an hour at max.
Yeah. Did you say $650 worth?
Oh, is it? Well, $650 worth.
Yeah. Wow. They'll be gone by tomorrow, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I got Max's favourite sausages, you know.
No. It's a family chat, dinner chat. So I mentioned earlier that we've been playing Monopoly. So we've played 4 times, and I won the first one, just putting it out there. And then Sharon won the second, my little girl won the second, and Max the last 2 days has been the champion. And he's letting everybody know about it, even the people that don't play Monopoly. He's letting everyone know about it, and he's tossing and turning about whether we should play today, 5th day in a row.
Just smart investments.
Yeah, I think if Quinton doesn't win one, then we're going to tease him till Christmas. So we'll see. But Monopoly is a fantastic game. Really enjoying it, and I'm not sick of it yet. And it's just a great way to, just like with the zombies and PS4, just bring everyone together and just having a bit of a laugh. And a couple of hours goes by real fast. You lose track of time. And then my nephew comes in and he's playing along with some of the other games that I put out for him. Connect 4, what's the Jenga, the Beatles game. He's chucked in a couple of Play-Dohs. I took him for a walk yesterday on his scooter. So I think we have to be mindful for the little ones in our households too, that they get bored as well, and sort of just spare a thought for them and get down to their level and do what they want to do for a little bit. I'm quite lucky that there's heaps of adults in our family, so we can sort of just pass the buck if we get sick of them. I tell you one thing, his younger brother Quincy is, geez, if you ever have had a new baby come into your life, it's amazing what a little one does and how tight it makes the family. He's just a gorgeous little man, and it just melts all the worries away. And even just with a minute with having him in your hands, and you look at his face, it's just wow, and it's sort of a 50-50 show of what's happening at coronavirus now, putting things into perspective. And we hope that when he gets a lot older, that he'll be able to enjoy the finer and the nicer things in life. So I hope that everyone is doing their part in order to be safe and be kind. Also, just staying at home and trying to contain this virus. Please, guys, make sure we're doing our part as well. Also, check in with our family, our loved ones, our friends. I saw my parents this morning. I went and did a few errands for them this morning, so it was nice. Everything's all good in the hood over there. Also, little kids in the family too. Just everyone in general. Just keep an eye out for everybody, whether it's a hi or a text or just a quick pop in, keeping our distance as well. Just making everything's okay, making sure that everything is all good.
Texting Uncle T?
Yep, texting my two brothers. Yeah, they're all good. They can see they're joking around with their texts. I don't want to, like I said, it's a family show, so I don't want to relay any of their texts. My brother Tommy's just got back in the country a couple of days ago. He's on lockdown. They were flying from Fiji to Samoa, but they were told their plane was diverted to New Zealand, Auckland. So they're here for 2 weeks. I think they leave next week if all the airlines are clear.
Oh, because that's right. Fiji had one confirmed case.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So there must
I'm not too sure. I heard on the radio this morning too that Air New Zealand will be letting go of a lot of staff too. We have a few Air New Zealand staff members who are at our gym, so my heart goes out to them, and hopefully everything will work out in their favour. Yeah. What else, guys? What else have we been up to?
No, just a lot of sleeping, eating.
A lot of chores.
Yeah.
A lot of chores, did you say, Quinton? Oh, you've been watching people do chores.
Quinton's actually done dishes like 4 times.
Oh, yeah. Nice, Quint. Awesome.
Tonight.
Oh, that's a good one too, Quint. How are you and how's Shanae? How's she doing? How's she doing in the lockdown? No, Australia's not locked down yet, eh?
Not yet.
Some parts are. I think she was telling me, like the main, like.
Why haven't they done a big blanket lockdown over the whole country.
Well, one of my close friends, Roman, he's still working. He's in Canberra. He said that I think a lot of jobs have stopped, he said, but they're not fully locked down. So a lot of the
So some states are locked down, but so some parts of the country still.
Because where Shanae is, that's my partner. Her town is pretty isolated. The town that we
The mines, eh?
Yeah. So like the closest town that has had a confirmed case is probably like 3 to 4 hours away, and there are no reported cases where she is at the moment.
Oh, okay. Does she say do they say if it's going to be a full lockdown, or they're not? They're just.
I think it will be soon,
because
most likely.
Even though she's isolated, the job just emailed her and be like, "Oh, if there's a possibility we'll go into lockdown, so just keep that in mind and stuff like that."
Yeah.
Wasn't there over like 1,000 cases? More than that, right?
In Aussie?
Yeah.
Wow. And how many?
No, isn't it more than that?
Yeah, more.
Wait,
I know, but I don't know how many.
She was telling me, but I wasn't listening.
So that's just normal. Poor Shanae. If you're listening, Shanae, hi Shanae. Hope you and your family are well.
Yeah, I know.
So I just got here, guys. Just the stats from yesterday. Quinton mentioned earlier that 1 o'clock today will be the release of the new stats. Hopefully there aren't any new ones to add on. So from yesterday it was 76 new confirmed cases. So this is from yesterday. There were 63 reported cases which we can confirm have recovered. Total confirmed and probable cases in New Zealand was 589, 75 more than Monday. So 75 more than Sunday, sorry. So yesterday they had 12 people in hospital with the COVID-19. It's good news that 3 of these people are soon expected to be discharged. Cool. Okay, so yeah, we'll wait till 1 o'clock to see what the latest stats are, and hopefully there aren't many to add. Having said that, I hope the ones that have been affected are making a speedy recovery and taking all the right precautions. Can I just quickly say too, just before moving on, I just wanted to thank the frontline staff. I see on Facebook that a lot of, and it's fantastic, it melts my heart to see a lot of the community come out and clap the nurses and doctors into their car, going into their shifts, going in and doing their part. Is fantastic. My heart goes out to you, frontline staff members. Forgive me if I've forgotten anybody. Medics, nurses, doctors, police, health workers, Pack and Save, Countdown, staff workers, dairies, alcohol store workers. Oh, when I said alcohol, I thought I'd see a smile on Max and Quinton's face. But if I've
never too long.
Drink in the line. If I've forgotten you, our hearts go out to you guys. Thank you so much for your efforts in keeping our country ticking along. We salute you. Thank you. What else, guys? Any thoughts?
One positive. Like, I know this is like devastating for the whole world, but I see a lot of people exercising these days. Especially like
all the workers, the joggers.
When I go for runs,
it's
heaps
awesome.
of people outside, biking, walking, running, walking their dogs. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see. It's pretty motivating. Helps me when I'm out there running.
Yeah, big time.
And plus, like, the people that hardly get time off their job, they can finally spend with their families. That should be good with them too.
Yeah. It's funny what you read online and on Facebook, and a lot of people are just realizing now how important family time is, how important it is to appreciate the smaller things. We're not out in our cars wasting petrol. We're not out there spending, buying this and this. We're just the essentials. The smaller things in life we take for granted. And now that we're sort of homebound, you definitely appreciate the time you have with your family and all the smaller things. I know when it gets tough, not knowing what we're going to eat, it's so easy to jump in your car and just go through drive-through, whereas here now we're having to get up and cook and make do with what we've got here. So it definitely has opened my eyes in appreciating the smaller things and just putting life in perspective. So again, frontline staff, thank you so much for your efforts in going out there and doing your part. We definitely have you in our prayers and our thoughts too. So thank you very much. Max mentioned about how many people have been out and doing their fitness buzz with either individuals, groups, or even their family. I mentioned before that we run a gym, Maximus Fitness, and we went live yesterday, online classes, and that was really exciting. Nervous at the same time. If anyone knows me, they know that I'm not techie savvy, computer savvy, or I don't put myself out there online. So that was a bit of a buzz, and having Max and Sharon with me was massive as well. Made my presentation a lot more easier. So yeah, we were excited. Maximus Fitness out here, small boutique gym in Swanson Road. We went online for our members yesterday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday early morning class. Monday, Wednesday lunchtime classes, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings, with one weekend class on a Saturday. So if you're out there and you're not too sure what to do, look up Maximus Fitness, and we'll have a few programs there for you to run. Big ups to Les Mills doing their part for the country too. They doing classes Monday to Friday, 9 o'clock, Channel 1, and then 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Channel 3, I believe. So that's fantastic. What else, gents? What else are we, you guys sitting quietly in the background here?
So quick, because you're talking about yourself.
what was this? Hey, I gotta promote the gym. Gotta promote the gym.
Sound of your own voice. Like you said, since everybody's no cars and like hardly anybody's out on the streets with gas and stuff, pollution's gone way down. Have you seen that? Yeah,
I heard that.
Yeah.
Do you guys reckon the lockdown is going to be longer than 4 weeks?
With the way the numbers have been going with like confirmed cases and stuff for the last 3-4 days, like it's always over like 60. Eh?
I don't know. I saw an interview Jacinda Ardern done yesterday with John Campbell, and she said she can't tell yet. So I guess none of us can tell.
But I reckon that's not going to stop at 4 weeks. It's going to go maybe a little bit longer.
I heard 12 weeks.
12
I heard
weeks.
3 months.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, I've heard that they can't find a definite vaccine for at least 12 months. So
So that is a kind of
not too sure. But then I heard China is doing way better now.
yeah. But then
And
Italy is
It's taken over, eh?
Yeah, Italy is the worst it's been. I think.
Yeah, that's really sad what's happening in Italy.
You mentioned Jacinda. Do you think the Prime Minister's been doing a wonderful job through this COVID-19?
Yeah, because she's the only one that's like gone through like most of the stuff that New Zealand's been through, like the terrorist attack and stuff.
Well, we
So
all
she's
go
the
through
only
it together, but
yeah.
she's at the forefront.
She's the only Prime Minister that's been through this stuff, so it's a first for anyone, I guess. Yeah. So it's good to see her like she's trying and at least giving us the updates and stuff like that.
Yep.
Seeing her,
Yep.
seeing her try and not fix it, but like try and like work it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And lead the country and try and
Yeah.
what's best for the
Yeah, she's
country.
amazing.
And trying to comfort everybody and stuff like that. Yeah.
You mentioned the terrorist attacks. So under her reign was the mosque.
Yeah.
The second one was White Island.
Yeah, White Island.
Yep.
That was
And then
massive.
now COVID. Yep.
Yeah.
And you think she's handled herself really
Yeah,
well.
she's-
Yep.
Like she didn't.
She speaks on behalf of all of us.
I don't know, like behind the cameras or something, but in front of the camera she didn't break down. She didn't. She just tried to stay strong
Yeah.
and
Hard.
just talk us through it and stuff like that.
I think I saw one time she may have been out and about and she couldn't come home and hug her daughter. You know what I mean? You know, because she had to, so she's been out in the public as well. So,
Yeah, imagine how hard it is for her.
I know,
Yeah.
harder. And she has to remain strong and confident and like nothing's affecting her because she's got the whole
everybody else
nation on her shoulders, So
Yeah, 'cause
how...
if she's not strong, everybody else might go into a panic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hard out. Do you think when the COVID started, do you think everyone just panicked too fast? Pushed the panic button? Were we scared right off the bat? Or did we not have all the facts in order for us to react? Or
Well, to be honest, I still see quite a few people still taking it lightly. Like,
Yeah.
still going to
definitely.
friends' houses and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's just, they need to think about, like, the other people who stay with them, especially the older ones.
And younger ones, yeah.
I know when I was level 2 that me and Quinton were still like going
Laughing
out
about it
into
and
public,
stuff.
not
Yeah.
laughing about it. We were going out into public.
Oh, this guy too.
We were going out into public areas, still acting normal when it was level 2. Maybe we could have taken it a bit more seriously. But then when level 3 hit, we straight away, we've just been home like the whole time pretty much.
It's funny you say there. What about Mum's text when she laid the smackdown on our family chat because she thought that we weren't taking it seriously, and then she sent us also sort of just a reminder, in no uncertain terms. But yeah, guys, really excited to bring this podcast. I thought I'd be sitting here and teasing Quinton, but we're actually getting through. Just a daily chat, guys. I'd like to sort of keep it as structured as we can, but us three guys have all got a great sense of humour, and we like to sort of throw banter here and there. So if there's anything that you wanted to express, any thoughts or any views, any ideas, I would love to hear from you. And again, I will endeavour the next couple of days try and find the ins and outs of Anchor. And thank you to Anchor too, making it so easy to start a podcast. I'd love to, when the lockdown is lifted, I'd like to get into a full-time sort of a podcast and get all the equipment up and running. But starting off on our phone has given me a lot of confidence. I've also noticed a big confidence in these two just sitting around. And it's basically just sitting around the table with the phone in the middle, and we just chat. We just chat away. What else, gents? Last few minutes. What are we up to for the rest of the day? Are we going to play Monopoly, Max? We're going to dethrone him, Quinton. Quinton hasn't won. He hasn't won yet, so that's probably why he's up.
He's lost every
That's
game.
why.
I haven't lost every game. I came second to last, second.
I think that's why you've been going to sleep later. You've been playing by yourself. Playing by yourself.
Just studying strategies.
You can hear the dice. You can hear the dice. Hear the dice at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning practicing, googling tips.
Honestly, like I start off so good and then I just
I told you guys there's a Monopoly World Cup.
yeah.
Oh, that's hard case of what you find is just crack up.
But like, honestly, like
I wonder if it's a different board though. Or would it be exactly the same?
I'm not too sure.
what,
I'm not
like
too
custom
sure.
made or something like that.
Like maybe longer? Maybe
longer.
longer sides, more properties, maybe. I don't know.
Nice. Well, last thoughts going around the table, guys. Last few minutes. Quince, anything to say? Finish off in closing.
Oh, you're basically said it all. Just thankful for all the essential workers out there.
Yeah.
And thanks for listening, I guess. For,
Yeah.
for our first ever podcast.
Yeah. Really excited.
Yeah,
Nice, Quince.
I just hope that everyone is like being safe and having like enough financial stability during this time, especially in other countries, like third world countries. It must be pretty hard. And we're just in we're in a pretty lucky situation with our family being stable and like healthy, but I'm not too sure about other people around the world. So yeah, just keep them in your thoughts and your prayers and stuff, especially those people.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice, Max. Awesome, guys. And just in closing, thank you so much. I'll reiterate the words of the boys around the table here. To our frontline workers, everyone out there going out and putting your own lives at risk to save other lives. It's you can't comprehend what you're going through, what your family is going through. And I mentioned before, my heart goes out to you. All our hearts go out to you guys every time you jump in your car and you go and do your shift. And doing your part for the nation, for the community, for our families and friends. We salute you. Thank you so much. We also mentioned about physical health. I believe that mental health is just as important, if not important, guys. So we're all being affected, or we know somebody that has mental health issues. If you do, again, I'll find out how we get our details out. But if you need a chat, express some views, this is the platform to do so. I'd love to hear your views, and even if you just want to chat, hey man, let's just, what do you think on this? I'm here. I'm sure the boys will be around as well. If not, there are online agencies, numbers that you can ring. Please do so. You're not going through this alone. We're all in it together, okay? So physical health is key, but mental health is gold. All right, guys? Thank you so much for listening, taking the time out to listen to our first podcast. I'm really excited to get this published and uploaded to all platforms. Again, thank you, Anchor. Be safe, be kind, guys, and do our part. Peace.
Cheers.
One love.